Underground world. You know where we at? We at 408 Studios, man. Shout out to AO, shout out to Andrew Mason, the Weezy, the whole fucking team, the whole production, everything going crazy. And I got none but the greatest, man, Alex Martin. How you feeling?
Fantastic, bro. Good to see you.
Man, it's so good to see you. It's been a little bit. I don't even know the last time I seen maybe Central Coast show.
Yeah, right before New Year's, bro. We were shutting down at the club scene. You know what I'm saying? We were getting slizzard, we were laying down the vocals, they were going crazy.
Yeah, no, for real. Shout out to you for coming out to that Central Coast show.
It's fire, bro.
That was a dope experience. Like, what was your perception? Because like, you kind of come and fuck with us in our world, right? So like, what was your experience like?
Man, it was really cool. It was brand new for me, you know, being still kind of into the SoCal area. Coming from Chi City, I kind of wanted to peep the vibe. So I showed up there solo, dolo. I knew Pofsky was cool, Mr. Mason was A1. I got there and I just showed a lot of love, man. And I loved the other artists. It was a smorgasbord of talent. And then when people got on stage, I got amplified. And when I got up there, we shut it down.
Right. Good reception, you felt good with everybody and shit.
Yeah, doing different shows with you guys as well. Like some shows, you know what I'm saying, more spread out in the brewery scenario versus more so in the late night club, packed, people crowding the stage, getting busy. I like how there's a versatility in the crowds and the venues.
Exactly, yeah, thank you. We're definitely like have a lot of different kind of audiences, different tastes and everything, you know?
Absolutely.
So you mentioned you're from Chicago, right? Like, let's go back a little bit and just hear your story because you're very new to the area, you're newer to like the music game in general, right? So tell the people what they need to know about Alex Martin.
Man, Alex Martin in a nutshell, man, is something like a unicorn in the sense of, I might want to stretch or I just want to be R&B, new single just dropped. Find your favorite R&B artist, I'm gonna smash when you hear my single, right? And then I might go another month, I just want to write bars, I just want to rap. So it's kind of being both worlds. Growing up in Chicago, I think, Chicago music, you have some of the R&B legends, you know what I mean? So that really inspired me to get into vocals and like singing songs. And whether I was a kid singing my way out of math homework, you know what I mean? Because my teachers just rock with it and everybody in the classroom had no music for the day. Or high school, we're outside in the shy, you got 5 feet of snow waiting for the bus, time to freestyle. Everybody's in a group in a cypher and some of the coldest freestylers from the Midwest I met out in the shy, we were just rapping. So from there, it sparked that love for hip hop and R&B, that love for the lyricism, but also for the vocal side of things. So from Chicago, I go to Oklahoma, I have my cowboy hat, my boots, get my Bears run grown down there, graduated, had to touch that engineer scenario. And then out of Oklahoma, I was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right outside of New Orleans, Vanilla, and then from there, came to SoCal, met my guy Pofsky, met Andrew.
Right. And shout out to Lula as well, you know what I mean? You guys been doing some great work.
Big Lula, the engineer, Beverly Hills, baby.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's not exciting, man. So in terms of your inspirations, right? Like you're having this R&B, you're having the hip hop, the in-life experience, but music-wise, who was influencing you and inspiring you?
That's a good question. I want to say growing up though, on the music, strictly R&B first, Usher. Usher was the man, I had to memorize, you ain't gotta come, like all the vocals, right? Because the ladies was melting.
Crazy,
it's okay, girl. Like the whole scenario. So Usher was a big one in the beginning, bro. Like you had to memorize all his vocals and all the moves. But on the rap side, in Chicago, of course, Kanye, you had Talib Kweli, more underground cats, he's from New York. You had Lupe Fiasco, guys like that. Really, really cool influences where I was really into the underground hip hop. People were really rapping. Like they had lyricism, metaphors, punchlines, like they were saying something, bro, that was like really shows some real talent. And I think that particular group, you know what I'm saying, there's another R&B legend in there, you know what I'm saying, we don't rock with his lifestyle, R. Kells, but R. Kells was a vocal legend in Chicago. I mean, he'd hop on any song and just smash it, of course, until he started smashing the wrong things and he had to be locked up. But it is what it is, put him away. But he was still so gifted in his craft. So that was my R&B, and then I get older, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like with Breezy. Breezy's nasty with the vocals, and he's always hitting the crazy layers and the runs. Lloyd, with Trey Songz, back in his peak. Still on the rap side, you know what I mean? Just Drake, J. Cole, Eminem, like those sort of cats that had bars, they could just go at someone's head from a lyric. Even Cassidy back in the day with the freestyles. Remember Cassidy?
For sure, yeah.
Those words.
Right, that's so fire. So it's cool seeing that you have all these different things, right? Like we were just talking on air for a sec. That's the cheat code, is to be able to sing and rap and all that. And so you're giving me some sneak peeks on things along the way. Honey, just dropped most recent release. So that one's more of the singing kind of, we say it's almost strip club vibe, right?
Yeah. Or even just like club, just more like serenade, you know what I'm saying? It's more for the female fan base off top, of course, right? But when the fellas really listen to it, when they listen to the lyrics of the song, you know what I mean? You're seeing a beautiful young lady and you're really just spitting to her, not in some cheesy game, but you're trying to connect, trying to get that attention from her. And what you're seeing is just smooth with it, so she's down to give you a little bit of attention to vibe with you on that, but it's pure R&B. It's the singer-songwriter side of Alex Martin. Not really the rapper vibe, more of the R&B, strictly R&B purist side.
Right, yeah, you definitely hit it right on the head with that, you know? So, in terms of production, where did the beat come from for that?
I got to shout out my brother from a Texas mother, C DeVon, all the way in Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to C DeVon. Man, I've been rocking with C DeVon since 2007. And then my guy, he just be cooking it up down there, you know what I'm saying? Cooking up the brisket, cooking up the beats, like putting that Texas funk on it. So he cooks up all the beats, he sends them to me. I get inspired, I hear the catchiness, and I come up with the hook, write that up, boom, and then I write the verses right after that. So it's a little tandem, boom, then we take that package and we bring it into the whole Rula scenario. Rula cooks it up on the engineering side, goes over the vocals, make sure everything is polished, and then we present to you a final masterpiece.
Right, for sure. So how did you meet him in the first place? Like, were you living in Texas?
C DeVon?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, C DeVon, aka Chris Scott. We went to the same university in Oklahoma.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I was in the hooping, he was in the hooping, and so we were playing ball at the AC, just kind of hooping it up, and we ended up being on the same floor. And the next thing you know, he was like, hey man, he started getting to the laptops, and he was rocking the Fruity Loops and the Echo Studios, and we started cooking up stuff, and we started calling him the Candy Man, he was handing out treats. Everybody on the floor wanted to rap, wanted to be a rapper, was like, see, give me the beat, bro, and he was handing out beats, and people were putting their best flow to it. And then he said, hey bro, why don't you check this out? And he sent me this beat called Velocity. And I was like, what? And I listened to it, bro. Came up with my coldest rap flows back in the day. We ended up doing some impromptu show for like 1,000 people at the university. Just rocked it for homecoming.
So he was like doing shit, he wasn't putting it out on
Right, yeah. It was more of like an occasional hobby.
Yeah.
Because I was so focused at engineering school, so handy, you know what I'm saying? Plus the parental unit was on me, like you gotta get that degree, you gotta graduate.
Right.
So it wasn't until I came to Cali and I was like, okay, cool, got the little engineering career set scenario popped off. Now I can really put that time and commitment into the music.
Right. And so you're working things, life brought you to California, and then from there you're like, this just makes sense, I'm just to pursue this.
Yes, right place, right time. I mean, Cali, I would have never guessed that, man. If you had asked me in 2019, you ever think you go to Cali? I didn't know anybody that had any family west of Houston. So I was like, nah, I'd be in New York before I'd be in LA.
Right.
And the next thing you know, I got the right opportunity, brought me to SoCal, and I met all these beautiful people I know now.
Right, but really came out here knowing nobody.
Nobody.
And that's really incredible. One, to just do that on your own, but two, now to do with music. You know, a lot of people move here just for music, and it kind of seems like sometimes they're just dicking around. What are you doing out here, right? Like, you get your money still, you know what I mean? And staying focused, and that's important. People don't think about, and that's a big thing in underground, what we talk about and highlight is what people do outside of the music, you know, because that's a real part of your life as you're coming up, you know. So it's very admirable, you know, and it's
Appreciate
cool.
that, appreciate that.
Yeah, it's cool to see with C DeVon how you guys have just stayed tapped in, because I'm big on that connection, you know, with GM and my people. It's just like,
Yeah, your boys for life.
yeah, you want to lock in with certain people. The Weezy, shoot my shit and shoot my shit forever. You know what I mean? It's like, that's important. So, anyways, it's really cool and exciting to see what you have going on, man.
Appreciate that.
But what's next? Like, what are people looking for?
Man, awesome. We got some things in the chamber. So Honey just dropped. You know, the Bible says that doing some playlisting work, so it's still popping. So Honey just dropped, man. Like I said, that's for the R&B purists, for the lady fans out there that really rock with the vocals and the smooth R&B, and even the homies too. They really appreciate that. Inspirations by like Usher, Raymond, Eric Bellinger, that type vibe. I'm on Honey, and then after Honey, you know, May hits. Boom, now you're going to summertime. People getting out of school. We're gonna drop Bounce to That.
Okay.
Bounce to That's a southern club banger. It's got a catchy hook on it, but it's just bars. The verses is your boy rapping. I'm taking off the singing beanie, and I'm putting on the rap and fitting.
Alright.
So I'm just laying down bars, 16 bars. C DeVon's gonna hop on 16 bar, but it's like a club anthem, high energy, get hyphen type deal. And then when you go into the summer, man, we got some more things lined up, like a big ring in the Central Coast, dropping some features over the summer, a nice little single there. And then of course we got the little Rari and Rula collab that I'm working on, Big Rula, that's gonna come out in the summer as well. And so in between that, man, we'll drop a promo video for Bounce to That in May, coming in the summertime. Got a couple clubs down in the Pofsky that are gonna be spinning the song, and just tap into other opportunities to do more shows and keep it rolling, so stay tuned.
Man, say no more. My boy is working. He got the plan. You feel me? And like on that note, just like upcoming artists, watching these people, whatever. It's like that's how you want to think. That's how you want to be. You gotta have the shit planned out. It's like you pushing this new release. You got the next one planned. You come in with something different. You're being creative. You're trying your hand at different things, right? Like that's important. What's some growth and uncomfortable like spots do you push through as an artist? Like at this point, what are you hoping to push through to get to the next level? In a sense.
Question, man. I think what I'm hoping to push to get to the next level, bro, is just really getting the product out, really networking, building that circle. Now that I'm in a new environment, a new city, a new state, really tapping in with the people that are tapped in as well. They're serious about their craft, like you guys, and just really kind of networking, rubbing elbows, and seeing how we can grow together, kind of help each other out, and really get the product to the masses. Because when you're sold on the product, all you need to do is get the customer set up there. So I think that's a short answer, is just really packaging it, getting it out there, keeping it rolling, keeping that momentum going too, while juggling like a demanding career, a demanding day job as well.
Right.
That's probably one of the biggest, finding that perfect balance where you don't sleep on your posts, you don't sleep on your music, you don't sleep on your show appearances or writing new songs, but without letting your day job go probably Cali pays your bills in the first place.
Right, and so how do you do that? What's the simple answer of that, if there is one?
Man, I think it's just discipline and commitment. Waking up earlier, waking up earlier sometimes, staying up later sometimes, coming in and making sure you get it cranked out. If it's 4 hours of sleep, that's okay. You make it back the next day, but hey, you kill it, you go hard, massive action on the day in, and you go massive action on the night in. So you really see those dividends on the back end.
Right, absolutely. That's the mindset you gotta have, and the work ethic and everything, So when talent meets work ethic and opportunity is when things line up. You feel me?
It's just right.
So yeah, I'm very proud of you, and I'm very glad and honored to have you a part of Underground.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, well shit, we wrap it there unless you need to let anybody else know anything or shout anybody out or something.
Oh man, that's it right there. Y'all just stay tuned. Right now we're Pofsky into Louisiana game. Like it's just all the way up from here, So I'm excited to see what we do next. You guys will be excited too, so make sure you're plugged in.
Off top. But shit, that's what I got. This Pofsky, man, I'm here with Alex Martin. Y'all definitely stay tuned for my boy. Tap in with Honey. Look out for Bounce to That. My guy. See you. Appreciate it, big dog. Yeah, peace.